On the agenda tonight, we're going back to 2012 and we're going to be taking a look at the James Bond movie Skyfall. Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus and welcome to another analysis video. If you enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So, a bit of background behind this video. I was sat answering some emails, just minding my own business, and Skyfall was on TV. And I am a fan of the James Bond movies, so I gave it a little bit of my attention watching it. And there's a particular scene where James Bond is with M and they're going to the car that everybody knows, the Aston Martin from the really old movies, and it's a bit of a nostalgic moment in the movie, and we'll show it on screen. Hopefully it won't get blocked on copyrights. But then the riff starts playing, or should I say the theme starts playing, but the guitar riff starts playing. And I literally couldn't believe my ears because it was being played incorrectly. In the actual Bond movie, this wasn't somebody trying to teach you how to play it and getting it wrong. This is being played wrong in the movie. And I have tried to do some research to see if for some reason that they changed it intentionally just for, I don't know, a bit of a different sound for this particular part of the movie. But because it's supposed to be nostalgic, I thought that, well, they've got to play this exactly how it was played, back in the day. And, thinking of Monty Newman, who actually composed this in the first place, why would you change the original composition and the way that it was played? So, anyway, let me roll the tape, as they say, or roll VT, or just look at the movie. And I have isolated everything here so that we can hear the guitar a little bit more clearly. So this is why, if you're looking for the voices, you won't be able to hear them. But, I don't know whether it will get blocked if you hear the voices as well, but I'll bring them in just for a second.
Get in.
And there we have the classic guitar line that's not being played correctly. And again, I don't know whether they've done this intentionally, but if they haven't, somebody in the music department must know how it goes. And they must, well, they obviously didn't, but they must have been able to hear that, oh, hang on, we're resolving too early, they're the wrong notes, and we've totally left out the semitone rundown. So, what we have normally in this particular piece of guitar, and again, the guitar sound is just unique in itself because, it's really top-endy, a little bit kind of nasty, you could also describe it as, or almost describe it as, but we've always got this like that, and that's how it goes. And maybe you wouldn't have been able to hear. So we'll just have a quick listen to it again. This time with the guitar a bit louder so you can hear it more clearly. And for those of you with a strong stomach, we'll listen to it in slow motion so that you'll be able to hear that double pick at the end that is in there that shouldn't really be in there. He's actually missed a pick there as well, if we're being strict about it. just missed that pick again. So maybe we'll have to listen to this in super detail to see if that pick there should be missed every time, or whether it's just a technique thing that you can't consistently alternate pick. So I've just loaded up the original Bond theme and taken it to where this guitar riff comes in. We'll have a listen. That is all alternate picked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of those picks are in this. So again, this missing out of a pick isn't in the original. And the only reason for that is because either he's just playing it wrong or he's missing the string trying to do alternate picking. But, you know, I fail to believe for a second that they've got somebody playing this who, you know, doesn't have total command of their guitar when they're playing. And there it is, as clear as day. Instead of going and resolving there back down to the E, they're playing and they're doing 2 E's, so it means that they're resolving too early. They're starting the E in the previous bar, which doesn't happen. That's not how it was written. When we go to the end, we then go, there's a semitone rundown that happens, but on here, on this version, we have 2 picks on the F sharp down to the E. But the whole rundown there, I mean, it just, for me, obviously as a musician, but listening to this, it loses everything. When you miss out the semitone rundown, that was, yeah, that's great. Into the, and it's also great as well because there's no vibrato or anything, it's just played straight. You get on, and it's actually picked quite aggressively. So it's a really cool sound, but I don't know why. I need an answer to this. Why are they playing the riff wrong in a section that is supposed to be about the nostalgia of having the car there and having kind of a look over your shoulder to the past, and you're expecting to hear the guitar as it was composed for James Bond and as it has been played for, what, 50 years? Maybe longer than that now. If we try and play it the way that they're doing it here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't help but play it right. I'll do it again. This time try and do it wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's what they're doing. They're playing that E just, yeah, too early. It's not an extra pick that they're throwing in. All the picking's right, but they've just played the wrong note. Maybe people doing the sound were too young to know what the riff goes like. So when they had somebody in to play it, they didn't question it and just put it on the movie, and that was that. So anyway, yes, as they used to say, answers on a postcard, please, as to why they're playing the Bond theme wrong in actual James Bond. So, thank you guys for watching, and of course, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Rock!